I just realized my mic has been unmuted this whole time. Jeez. Oh my gosh. And I'm peeking the mic a lot too. Well, wow. How much was there? How much I mean, I was just on my phone the whole time. Um that's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. I don't think Yeah, I don't think I said anything. I mean, I was just on my phone. Well, hello everybody. That's probably just gonna get cut. I hope you're having an amazing, what is today? Wednesday, April the 3rd, 6:30 p.m. CST, our kind of new time as we've come to know it. I hope everyone's having an amazing Wednesday. I originally wasn't going to stream today. My music is really loud. I wasn't originally going to stream today, but I decided, because I feel pretty good about my exam. I really went late last night. Okay, my just music player is all kinds of messed up. I went really late last night studying, so made up some lost time today. So we're going to stream, and we're going to finish up our Bitterroot, and maybe, I don't know, we'll see. I'm not too happy with it so far, but we'll figure that out. Anyways, I hope you're all having an amazing day, and as per usual, feel free to drop in the comments, the chat, whatever it may be, what you plan or want to work on today, or what you've worked on already, and you're just stopping by. With that being said, let's pop over, and I just realized man, I'm just all out of whack. The camera's kind of not good today, but we'll deal. Oh yeah, I realized in the previous streams that my mic has been absurdly quiet. And I'm actually going to see right now just... Okay, it's still quiet, but we'll deal, right? I fixed it in the past by adding a compressor to it, and maybe we'll just do that in a future stream. That's not anything we're going to fix right now. Anyways, music player is broken. Once again, it's just really acting up today. Unfortunate. Is that going to fix it? There we go. Okay, just keep stopping starting it. That's the goal, right? Anyways, yeah, and I still need to change my setup. Move everything in my room to like the right a tiny bit, so I stop hitting my desk whenever I do this. Anyways, enough complaining. Let's get to our warm-up. Oh, yep, no, still is very... Maybe we'll just be a bit more to the right today, or we'll be angled. I think that's good. Okay, no moving my chair from this point onwards. Yeah, so like last stream, and I can kind of see it through the paper. I'm not sure if you guys can too. I'm going to start doing some more organic forms in our warm-ups. Because I watched a video a couple days ago, just really convincing me of their importance, which I already knew they were extremely important, but mastery over those is what leads to great drawing. And great understanding of drawings. So, because like at the end of the day, and I think Rise and I talked about this one stream, a lot of art, like that really fast, good sketching you see without much construction, or obvious construction, I should say, is composed of intuition. We're getting good at, we're constructing things right now to get good at construction, but that doesn't mean in the future that we'll need the scaffolds. Now, it's always smart and a great idea to construct, yes, and like, speed drawing is its own thing. But there is much merit to construct things, and take your time with art, as in all things, so food for thought. But being that ability to construct quickly and quite quickly gauge if something is properly constructed or not is a very, very, if not the most useful skill in art, so. And man, my line work is on it today. I say while wobbling that line, I didn't turn the page that much. It's insane how much you improve with doing it a million times. I wonder how many lines I've drawn in the course of Drawbox. Maybe I'll make a bot, and it'll go through all my streams and count every time I've ghosted and every time I've made a line and a dot and everything. It'd be a pretty cool statistic to have. A useful one? No. But, oh, okay. I don't know what kind of technical difficulty was that? My computer just ran... Okay, well, I've never had that happen before. We'll prevent that by doing this, but... Okay, sorry for guys, I don't know how long I've been gone. Hopefully not that long. Jeez. Okay, good stuff. Let's get back to it. Huh. Let's do a branch or two. Let's go around like this. So we're going to start from far away, come towards us, degree, it's really flat right here, larger degree right here, smaller right here. So this will be kind of the largest right here, and we'll kind of get a tiny bit smaller over here. So yeah, we want... a bit too small right there, but that's okay. I got a bit too small, right? Too fast right there. Oh, wait, what? These should be swapped. Oops. My bad. Also, I just realized I'm covering chat with that. Let's not do that. Even though there's just so many people here. What am I doing? I'm like not focusing at all in my own head. I've had very little in my life where I've needed to focus as much as art. When your mind wanders, at least for me, it becomes really hard to get good line work and construction in. I don't think it's a very controversial take that art takes focus. Yeah, not the best, but it's okay. And I think that's our time, so we had a lot of fun with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna actually ask the Drawbox Discord if they have any good resources for like finding, or just like how I should approach these kind of warm-ups, because technically speaking, like I'm seeing more and more errors with it now. Like this could have been maybe a bit longer and followed that a bit more. This could have gone around still like that. Or something of the sort, you know? It's kind of all up to you, but at the same time, it does have to make sense, and that didn't really make sense. Those larger ones, at least. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get on to the main show of today, which will be... Oh, wait! Oh, this was... Dang it! I'm about to sneeze, too. Well, I guess, yeah, this was gonna be my underpage, but I guess it still works out, because we just used more of a page. Oh my gosh, I apologize if that was on mic. Ooh, wow. We're just a mess today on stream. That's per usual. Let's be honest. I'm gonna take a quick water break and then we're gonna get into our hour of the day. Continuing our Bitterroot. Since chat is not crazy active right now, we'll just switch over to our full ref slide too. And watch, someone's gonna join and I'm gonna completely miss them. It is kind of crazy, and I'm pretty sure it's just the thumbnails, because like nothing else changes except for the title of my videos. It's the thumbnails that drive people in for the different things, like what's it called? The promptathon or my 50%, because they just look different. People are more inclined to click that than this. So let's get back into it. We'll start our timer now. Be a bit more stringent on that than usual. I'll just have some more time to study after stream. Oh yeah, the stream says it's only been going on for 5 minutes now. I wonder how that reflected in the actual media of the stream. We're so bumpy today. I'm trying to see where like the time bumped. Oh man, we lost a good like 8 minutes. What happened? Man, this stream is so scuffed. Huh. Interesting. Well, apologies for that. We'll try to avoid that again if we can. Just, I don't know what caused it. Cool. So, yeah, the timer on. Cool. The Bitterroot. Beautiful, beautiful, almost scary looking plant. My main issues with this right now, I think we did our best on the size of these, which I don't think is too bad, is the proportions between these two. Because this, actually, I wouldn't even say it's horribly off. Because, like, this is the size, almost, actually, this is, yeah, just a tiny bit too big. I think that's the issue, is it's a tiny bit too big. And then the rocks behind it, like, it doesn't look like it exists normally in space. We need to reinforce the center little dome thing, which we kind of failed to do, because we drew our lines to the center. Yeah, so we're going to reinforce that real quick, just while we're talking about it. Almost knocked my phone into my keyboard. I really wonder what caused my computer to do that. I think it just fell asleep. That line was much thicker than I intended, but I think it got the job done. And yeah, the ball kind of gets cut off by those jumping out of it, so we'll worry about that later. Cool. So yeah, this seems a bit chicken scratchy. I couldn't tell you why. I'm just noticing some lines in here, whether it be the contours, which I think it's just mainly the contours doing that. Anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just start adding texture now. I don't expect this to take up the entire stream, but at the same time, who knows? We've been known to take our time. So when it comes to texture, and I also do want to focus on the background a bit. I don't want to hold off on the background. It's on the side of something, right? So I was thinking about this while biking today. I usually think about my streams while I'm biking. It's a bit strange. And I was even thinking about this little example, which I'll do on this page. I was gonna get a sticky note, but I was like, this is easier. When we're looking at things on a wall, if we estimate the entire wall of the box, we're seeing this. The VP, if we're looking up, is up there, right? So it's gonna converge like that. Or, I can't really, there we go. In our case, and actually, yeah, it is kind of this case up here. Yeah, actually, I was going to say, it's kind of doing this. The VP's up there, and then the other VP's down there. And it is a bit to the side, so in reality, we are hitting kind of this. One of these. And we're seeing rocks. So basically, every rock will either take this form where we see the bottom of it, or some of them, kind of like this top left one. I'm not sure if you guys can see my mouse up there, but this one. Yeah, okay, you can see it good. So yeah, this one. So yeah, this one, we don't see the top, we see the bottom. This, you see the bottom, not the top. So some mix of those. If I was going to do like a side study of this, a study on the side practically, for the rocks, I would kind of just keep it simple. We're not going to have, yeah, let's have some firm dynamic lines. And they're just kind of rounded, so we're going to... just have this in the background of some sort. We're texturing rocks. Oh my gosh. A less wise, younger Cav would be screaming in agony, but this wiser Cav Maybe a tiny bit wider, who knows. Now knows somewhat how to attack all these things. So yeah, we could do this. Rocks are very smooth. You know, you do have a bit of rigid edges, but you don't want chicken scratches to come from that. So you want those thick dynamic lines. So yeah, you have these, and then you have these smaller rocks behind it, kind of doing that. Notice how like the topography, if we're gonna do this topographically, or just cut it into its contours, right? We have this rock, and it's kind of going like this. Something of the sort, right? That makes it look really high. Yeah, because each one is the same distance from each other, so, or height elevation, I should say. So that one's like, it still makes it more steep. But yeah, we'll have something like that. My nose just suddenly got really running. Oh, geez. And I guess just like including the rock shapes between each other. I don't know how we're gonna work this into like fit in with the scene of the Bitterroot. Oh my gosh, my brain just turned into rock right there, quite literally. I almost did this again and almost ruined a fine liner. That's the correct way you close a pen. Jeez, that's upsetting. Anyway, also we gotta be careful with these blue pens. I already have like ink on my hand. They're dangerous, to say the least. Oh my gosh, my nose here. I'll be right back, guys. Goodness, okay. Hopefully that's that. I have a really good feeling now. It's the allergies, man. Spring brings them. I've not been taking any allergy medicine, so that's probably not helpful. Anyways, let us continue. And yeah, I'm just looking at my mic peaks right now. I am so quiet. We'll fix that by next stream. I do apologize. Audio is a very big part, if not the entire part of these streams, and I somehow messed it up quite a bit. So, we'll get started on some rocks. I'm not going to do it one-to-one, obviously, but we're going to try our best to get something somewhat similar to what's going on here. So yeah, the thing about this is it's hanging off, and I feel like the degree should have been wider because this does look like the rocks kind of come like that. But what we can do here is we're just going to make the rocks up here smaller and the rocks down here larger, and we're not going to be too crazy. We're just gonna actually, yeah, we'll do a bit, but we just have to find out a good way of making it sparse enough so it's not too crazy. So do one kind of right here. I'm adding this shadow up here because I want it to can kind of like get darker because of the rocks under it. So we'll actually do a cast shadow under each of these. Something of the sort. And they're going to slowly get lower from its starting position. So this one, we'll have that. And that is not a job for the single fine liner. Oh my gosh, my allergies are killing me. Woo. Oh my god. Oh wow. I apologize. Woo. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna take some allergy medicine real quick. I will be right back, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, we'll be right back. So two things. One, I took my allergy medicine to Portugal, and I don't know where it is. And two, I just realized looking away from this that I don't like this shadow. I think it should go further back that way. And I can't find my drawing kit. Am I mental? Am I absolutely deranged? What? This is a bit of a big issue. What? How do I lose my most important piece of drawing kit? Uh-oh, guys. We may have a big issue. Oh my gosh, I put it on my bed while I was looking for algae meds. Okay, cool. We are out of it. Okay. Whew. Don't know what that is. I apologize, guys. Whew. Let's get back to it. Anyways. I kind of want the sun coming from the top of the picture. Yeah, so these are a bit disconnected, aren't they? Huh. Because these look like just thick outlines. That looks like an actual shadow. Maybe we can make them a bit taller. Yeah, those aren't necessarily flat. Not great projections. We'll do better over here. Watch this. We'll... See, those are good. I like those. This is a bit too round for my liking. Now what we can have is we can have like little rocks coming out of it. Let's connect those edges. There's very much a shadow on these, but given the shadows I've already done, it doesn't really work out that way too well. So I'll do like this for this one. Oh my gosh, woo. And this one can also get a similar kind of swath of shadows. Bring this one down a bit. feel like this under part definitely gets a lot of shadow. If the light's coming down there, there's not going to be much shadow right here, but I'm just going to add this between. There's really much a gap right there. We'll worry about that in a bit, though. And yeah, I'm just going to add a bit of a deeper shadow to this one. Same thing here. Just really emphasize that the light's coming from that direction. Let's see. We'll get to the petals cast shadows on each other and stuff in a bit. I just really want to focus on now the rocks, because that's like the hardest part for me. Let's add a big rock. Let's do it. Not be scared. We do have kind of a big rock over here, where we have like this sharp edge. And I'm kind of making it up as I go of what this rock actually looks like. Trying to think about its form right now too, but one step at a time. This whole side right here. Oh my gosh. I know how annoying people who like sniff all the time can be, so I do apologize. Have you ever been taking like an exam and there's someone in there that just always... I'm like, please stop. I don't want to have to do this. And then you pull out a rail cannon and yeah. Oh my gosh. The tone of the music I was previously listening to just completely changed. It's very much... Oh my gosh, it reminds me of Masayoshi Takanaka. Shout out Masayoshi. I remember I made this good friend, Jake, in Portugal, that's what we'll call him. And I remember he was like, we had a full day of like hanging out together, so we were both in the hostel, but we were just, you know, chilling out in our opposite sides of the room, and he was like talking to some people he just met. I was all socialized out. And I overheard him talking, and he was like, yeah, man, I love listening to music. There's this one artist, Japanese artist. I instantly stood up, because I don't know why, I just had the vibe that I knew where he was going with it. I go over, I just look at him, I'm like, Masayoshi Takanaka, and he's like, Masayoshi oh my gosh. It was such a brotherly moment. A man I had literally just met earlier that day. The love for Masayoshi Takanaka stays strong. Oh my gosh, this music is so intense. Jeez. I was thinking earlier today, I can't remember what class it was. It was definitely a class I was not enjoying though, right? And I was like, you know what? Whenever I graduate, which is far from now, but you know, I'm going to have it like celebrate, like sabbatical. You know, we are gone for a while, just exploring the world, whatever. You know, not that that's the thing, money isn't always an issue, but I'm gonna find some way to save up for that and just go all out. I've never been a great fan of like, I wouldn't even call it a reward, it's a celebration. It's just a very, very extended celebration, and I'll take it, honestly. Like, we've worked so hard for so long, so many countless nights studying so much, and it would be almost a shame to not celebrate a tiny bit, so we're definitely gonna be hitting that a bit. I'm going kind of weird here. Okay, that definitely did not turn out the way I wanted it to. Yikes. We'll keep it there as a reminder of our failures. Yeah, when it comes to rocks, I shouldn't be putting as much, like, you should be putting some thought into them, right? You don't want to just scribble, but at the same time, like, come on. Oh, we also need to do the uncomfy technique of having like these outlines, right? But then choosing to or to not fill them in and just kind of thicken them up. Which I wouldn't say is the uncomfy, like he invented it, but I think it's a wonderful strategy. Then we're gonna add a rock underneath this. I know we're getting kind of crazy here, which means we need to thicken that up and then add a bit of a just gonna experiment, have fun with the rocks. You know, this isn't a rock drawing exercise, so trying to have fun with it. Oh man, I'm slowly warming up to it. It's looking better. We're trusting the process. Let's do our big rock over here. Unfortunately, the only big rock we have per se is a very big rock in our reference. So we'll do a big rock, but let's not do that. We'll do the general shape of it. We're like general shape. We should maybe draw like states. I feel like those would make good rock shapes. I mean, they're already mostly shaped by like riverbeds and stuff, so. So I'm only gonna go like this far with the actual shadow. And then we're gonna do this. Kind of trusting the brush pen's somewhat pseudo-random nature to kind of give me some interesting lines here. I need to use this more. Wow, that was good. I like that. We don't want them to like take up the entire scene, right? But we do want some rocks and such. Chilling about. Okay, this is not the music I signed up for. It changed. Ah, that's why it changed. No way we've already been drawing for an hour. Anyway. D&B jungle playlist. So before I started streaming, I asked a little Discord of Delano's what I should listen to, and RoboSky, very, very skilled artist, said D&B jungle playlist. I don't know what it is. I don't know what D&B is. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna listen to it. New jungle / D&B. Oh wait, drum and bass. Oh, dude. Heck yeah. Let's see how good this one is. I wanted calm. This does not look too calm. Okay, yeah, no. No, not that one. Let's try. Oh man, so many of the music videos, it's like this playlist, and it's just AI generated artwork. Come on, man. I also don't like the compilations that are like 2 hours of Ghibli music, and it's just jazz that sounds like Ghibli. Come on. Give me Ghibli. Yeah, what about this one? We'll do this one. Okay, back to it. Oh, wrong pin. That was so okay. Man, our pin accuracy, our pin grabbing accuracy has fallen quite a bit. We're gonna do this with this shadow, this form shadow, a couple more, There we go. It's like, it looks like a cap. It looks like someone's baseball cap. That was an accident. The baseball cap rock. Maybe we could do like a little Among Us rock or something. I don't know. I love little hidden Easter eggs in anything, but art too. They're like references. Shows some real creativity right there. In the sense that even though you're like grabbing from something, you're like able to associate the concepts together and cleverly do that. That's a lot of black ink. I just realized I kind of went overboard. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a rock in the cast shadow of that rock to kind of absorb some of that and be like, oh, well, there's just another rock in there, so it's not that big of a deal. There's just a lot going on. A lot of these rocks are pretty jagged, pretty sharp. I keep drawing kind of like round, little flaky rocks who aren't too scary. We need to do some scary rocks. Let's do a big rock kind of coming out of here. Don't want to like confuse the forms, but we're gonna just add that in there. Lots of cast shadows going down. Yep, let's put a pause there. I like it so far. And we're gonna get to the texture of the Bitterroot itself. Also make sure my thing doesn't, don't know what that was. Anyways, okay. So I guess we do the little lilies now. The little pistils, I don't even know what to call them. They look really cool, very colorful. And yeah, they kind of just go all about the place. Height-wise, just in this general region. Sorry, that my professor got me hooked on that, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. We have a bit of a weird overlap right here, because we doubled up on this line, and we doubled up on that one, but only one should exist. Which gives us a unique opportunity, and since this line is thicker than this one, we'll just stick with this one. Oh, no, it's this one curving. It just happens to look like they're connected, which is not good. So we're gonna add a curve right there. Still doesn't help a ton. If we put a shadow down there, it'll help indicate which one's which. Still. So, yeah, these kind of jump up. They're really linear. They don't really bend that much until the top. And then there's like center ones that are a bit thicker. We're not gonna get that detailed with it, but so yeah, we have ones coming at us like this. And there's tons of them. So we're gonna just kind of go crazy here. I'm gonna start up here and then I'm gonna kind of curve down because they seem to have that little, actually we'll go up to the node. So we'll do our own job of reinforcing the node like that. But yeah, we need to spread them out a bit. Start from the center and then these kind of go just up like that. Oh, okay, that one was collinear with that. Great. There we go. That kind of helps us out. Make them higher. It's kind of hard to have hard. Wow, I'm getting Irish. There's like a tin whistle in the song I'm listening to. My Irish roots are coming out. Okay, that one just didn't happen. This one's gonna go like this, I think. I think why my earlier streams seemed to work out is because I was also doing the promptathon, so that's why like the viewership seems better. Or seemed better, I should say. But I do like it earlier. It gives me more time in the day to do school work. So in hindsight, not the best reason, but we'll stick with it. There are some just in the center too, kind of carrying these. They're just going straight up. I'm gonna do that one reverse because I'm a rebel. Okay, I think that's enough before we get a bit too crowded. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start adding shadows, cast shadows between the leaves. So this one is peeking over. So we already kind of did it right there, but we're just gonna extend that a bit. Really thicken that up. This one gets completely cut off by the one above it. So I'm gonna kind of do a... Probably shouldn't have gone that high with it. Oh, and that connects to the bottom shadow. Oops. There we go. Kind of bring it up more. There we go. This one goes over this one, but that's not a huge issue. What I am going to do, though, is I'm just going to add a slight shadow in there. Same thing over here. We're just going to add a slight shadow to the tip of it. Thicken up these white gaps, even though they technically should be there. Or they just exist as the difference in our lines. We're going to thicken that up. I'm going to keep those white, I think. Yeah. So this one, we're gonna have a decent shadow from that. We don't want to be too crazy, but we're gonna be maybe a tiny bit silly, tiny bit goofy. Really just trying to emphasize. So yeah, this one's completely covered, so it's gonna be a bit like this. Once again, it's kind of accidentally connected to the shadow down there, but I think that's okay. We're doing good. Sorry, I had to move it to like this side of the screen. Also, I'm just out of frame, aren't I? Actually, that's not bad. Okay, we're good. I bet if I change like the titles of these to like how to draw this, which I'm not qualified to make claims on, I bet it would jump in views given like YouTube's kind of algorithm when it comes to that. These leaves have like these kind of, these are color lines, but I'm going to treat them as form lines. We're going to kind of do this because this is like where the edge of that leaf, the petal is. I kind of like, I don't know how to really express because these are mostly coloration things. They do kind of have those, like, we'll try it. Striations to them. Kind of round it about right there, and then the same thing here. Something like that. I just like the choppy kind of style of this. I don't know how to emphasize it better. Just that's what I would do. I think that counts as hatching, so we're gonna stray away. This next one, we could definitely implement some like little, like those, and we can try to do that over here. Kind of turn those that we already have into those little nodes. Just like little nicks into the surface of those roses, or whatever they are. I guess, yeah, not roses, they're bitter roots. Fellow bitter roots. It's sprouting. And these like stem-like features again. Yeah, so these were not the right play. We don't want that scratchy kind of line work, but we're kind of transforming it. We're giving it a bit more detail, so... Yeah, I mean, other than the kind of like wrinkled edges, which I'm trying to do, there's not much we could do here. Like, the form is pretty smooth, all things considered. We'll definitely add some more, probably shadow back here just for the sake of it. Kind of like we did over there. Definitely down here a bit too. Yeah, we'll thicken up this line, just be like, hey, that's separate. Yeah, there's not much I could do there otherwise. I kind of like that line thing that Acompi does from time to time. We'll stick with it for now. We're doing on time. 30 minutes. I think I'm not, you know, we may be done in 30 minutes. Before 30 minutes, I should say. We'll work on more rocks, I guess. Yeah, we could probably just consume all of the stream time today with that. When it comes to these, they do have those striations in the center of it that I want to recreate. Kind of like the ones with the, whatever it's called, Daisy. But we just don't want to be too extreme with it. We could probably add some shadows coming from the curves. Like such. This makes it ever so dynamic. I feel like we need to do more with the roots. Oh yeah, this is curving over. It's definitely gonna have a bit of a shadow to it. This one's supposed to look like it's hanging over, but it kind of... Yeah, we'll add some deeper overlap down there. Cool. Oh yeah, our next drawing that we're going to do is going to be a, what's it called? Mushroom that Rai sent in. I don't think he sent in the name with it. I'll have to do some image reverse search. Really cool. It's like a blue mushroom. I think I've seen it been drawn before on the Discord. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks really cool, so I'm excited. We're going to get to some more of the rocks. And I'm going to do like another rock right here, big one, but they're going to get smaller. Oh man, it's such a pretty sunset right now. It's been a pretty sunset. I feel like sunsets take forever during the spring, and that's why I love the spring so much. I think summer should consume spring, like the summer break, sorry. Because, yeah, those are different seasons, right? Considered, yeah. Um, but yeah, because, like, I just would love to have more time away from school and work and more time with the beautiful outside. I was being swarmed by bugs today. I was biking and it was so windy, I felt like I had to brush off the bugs every time I got off my bike. And I felt bad because sometimes like a ladybug would jump on me and I'd swat it away and then I'd feel bad because it was a ladybug. And I vowed that I'm going to become more tempered and disciplined. And whatever lands on me, I'm not going to have an instant reaction to swipe it away. I'm going to maintain my composure and attend to the little bug if it is a cute one such as a ladybug. What a loser. Okay, let's do those striations that we're too scared of. This is where we could really make or break it. Because they do travel the entire length. And for these cupping ones, we can actually do a bit of that too. There we go. Oh my gosh. I'm clipping that. That was horrifying. Oh, jeez. That was another kind of bad. Oh my gosh. Whew. That was... Jesus. Okay, whatever. We're back. Okay, let's, Whew, that was tough. Okay, we're gonna do some more rocks now. We're just gonna make them smaller and smaller. But still keep that same shadow. We just need to indicate that these are facing up, so we want a lot of extra shadows on the bottoms of these. That's my idea, at least. I'm not sure if that's gonna hold up. I don't really want to play... I remember, like, I think it was during COVID. I played Skyrim, and I know there's a green text out there, but I relate to this 100%. I played Skyrim so much that I, like, tried quick saving in real life. And not, like, try, but, like, I was like, oh, I should reload that save. Yeah, like, that was my... I don't know a better way of describing it than that. Like, I was just, like, in my head, I was like, oh... Because, like, I mean, save scumming in Skyrim isn't an issue at all, right? In fact, please. Yeah, like, you're not playing Skyrim unless you're doing that. But yeah, I would just play Skyrim so much that in real life I'd be like, oh, yeah, let me check my inventory. Like, I don't know. It's just like my instinctual habitual response. And this was, like, probably, yeah, realistically 2 weeks of me just playing Skyrim every moment of every day. And yeah, I just got to that point. I've never had an experience like that. And it even took me a second to catch myself. Because, like, I had the thought, and then it went away, and I went back to whatever I was doing. I was like, wait, did I just try to, like, think about saving? And, yeah, I don't know. I'd even get, like, not mad or upset, but just be like, oh, it would be so cool to save in real life just like I save in Skyrim. And yeah, like, come on. Who wouldn't think that way, right? But, yeah, anyways. Let's get a bit more of a shadow going with these right here. This is going to kind of have a shadow on both parts, but it's going to have a really thin shadow right there. And then it's going to go out a bit, and it's going to go like this. It's going to do that. This one is practically invisible. Maybe we could have a bit of a... But yeah, that's doing that, basically. Maybe we could extend out a bit and go around a bit more, but... And the entire time in Skyrim, I was just grinding Stealth Archer. That was the old... I have not completed Skyrim. Honestly, I don't think I ever will. Oh, I shouldn't have put that on my arm like that. I like got ink on me. Oh my gosh, I almost smeared this on my monitor. Anyways, yeah, like, I have not completed Skyrim. In fact, I usually just stop whenever I have to go with what's her name, the spy. Not even the spy, but you know, uh, yeah. There's no way I'm remembering her name. She you know like invites you to the hotel or like hostel, whatever it is, the tavern, and then she has like the secret underground thing. She's like, we need to go kill this specific or see if like you're actually the Dragonborn. I need to confirm. Because then it like at that point in the game they really start trying to force you to pick sides, which call me a coward. I just don't do that in video games. I don't care, you know. Like just let me kill things and grind. Um, and so yeah, like always stop playing Skyrim at that point. Beautiful game, great game. I love it. One of the games of all time. Even I feel like Skyrim is a bit under cared about. I don't know. It's a sleeper in the realm of games of all time, I think. Is it a greatest game? No. But it is one of the games of all time, I think. You cannot deny. Like, actually no, because CSGO is a decent game. Community could be awful, and that's why most people don't like it, but CSGO definitely a game of all time. You can't deny. I keep getting scared of doing those striations. But I think we have to commit, right? I'm gonna thicken up this line to be like, hey, this is the one that I care about, not the one under it that I accidentally reinforced a bit. Do a bit of that. Cool. Okay, let's do these. Very minimally at first. And then we can choose if we want to kind of bolster them up. We're going to go a bit high with them. We're going to follow the contour. Okay, that's enough. Remember, these are on the outside, so there's not going to be that many. We're only seeing it from like the edge bit, right? That's just a bit more noisy, isn't it? Maybe that was a bad idea, given our little nodes in the center. I'm not sure if our little favorite, like, little sidelines would work there. I don't think so. I feel like this one's a bit too barren, but I'm going to leave it there because more ink has never fixed anything. Now we're doing 10 minutes left. We may call it early today. It's a bit too early to start on a new... Oh, that's where my pen fell. Oof. It's a bit too early to start on a, you know, brand new plant, but it's a bit too late to wrap it up, you know, or early to wrap it up. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, too late to start a new plant, too early to wrap it up. Plus the sunset's dying. I kind of want to get in on that. Wow, we are struggling today. In fact, I'd say this is good enough. We may do perfect. That was exactly what I needed. I kind of want to reinforce the edges of this. Just make this part of the page a tiny bit darker because we have that gap right there, you know. Maybe we could do like, yeah, fill it in a bit. I feel like whenever I do these longer lines, my eyes just have to blink. I mean, I have 2 fans running in this room, so that isn't helping. But, yeah. Okay, let's do some... Cool. And I think in the bottom left of all of these, I'll put, like, what plant they are, just for the sake of it. Yep, okay, we'll go with that. So, this is a Bitterroot. Bitterroot. That is such an annoying plant to spell. There's so many like double like Bitterroot. Like, what are you doing? Come on. Get it together, plant. Okay. Bitterroot. Googling it just so I don't mess it up. Cool. So yeah. We'll put it down here. There we go. Simple. You don't need much, right? So yeah, I say we wrap it up early today. Where are we at time-wise? Oh, only 57. Dang it. Because yeah, 10 minutes from now, we'd be basically on our par, if not on our par. I just don't know what to do for the next 10 minutes. Not that we need to do anything, right? I've completed practically all of the little core objectives of this. I guess we'll talk about... Yeah, we'll just start warming up and talking about our next plant, which isn't even... I mean, are plant mushrooms considered plants? They're mycelium, right? Which I'm not sure how all that works. I'm a computer scientist, not a biologist. Mushroomologist, as I should say. Yeah, let's try to find... I'm going to grab that picture that Rise was so kind to dedicate to us. Here we go. Okay, this is... Ooh, Stropharia aeruginosa. Aeruginosa. Stropharia aeruginosa. Whatever. Okay, anyways. This one is like heavily saturated, very blue. Let's try to find the image source, and I'll pop it in the... Okay, this is a pin. I want high quality images, though. Can we do that? Okay. This one is 10... Ooh, these are sketchy websites. Oh, this one has the... Oh, they cropped... Oh, wait, no, it's still there. Okay, this is most likely the original. Okay, here, this one looks very original. In the sense that it doesn't look like the saturation's been blown out. Wow, yeah, this is a very, very high quality image. Okay, maybe not. I lied. Yeah, those have been color corrected. That is ridiculous. We've been met with some false mushroomage. Okay. Here, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pop over to the main chat real quick. Look how active that's been. Wow. I'm gonna make a new pure ref scene. New scene. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh wow, that's pretty high quality. I retract that statement, not retort. I'm bad at English. And we can even do the little mushroom friend right next to it. That is crazy. So the one on the left that I'm about to show you guys is the one that I found to be most original. The one on the right is what I believe. It also has an Instagram handle, so within good reason. So yeah, here's the one that I believe to not be color corrected. This one, which seems slightly higher quality, if not the same. Both have that depth of field effect, so that blur is still there. But yeah, look, this one, like, not very blue. These are desaturated. This is just super saturated and pretty. But I'd say this one's more realistic. I feel like there's a width difference between them, but that's just probably because the images are a bit like, if I hit, I forgot how to, okay, whatever. Pure ref controls are some of the worst in the world. So yeah, next stream we'll get on this. This one's going to be a tiny bit difficult, because this is pretty straight up and down. Let me move this over here. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to save this. This is going to be, what is it called? I don't want to call it by the scientific name. Blueberry mushroom. Okay, blueberry mushroom. Blueberry mushroom. Much better. Wonder why it's called that. So yeah, the blueberry mushroom. Can we learn any facts? I'm just doing facts. I'm stalling for time. I apologize, guys. Let's learn about the mushroom. 2 to 8 centimeters in diameter. Or no, height. Oh, wait. No, diameter. Wow. Oh, the cap. Okay, that makes sense. Paler blue-green, its cap scales are usually seen on young mushrooms. Those little white things. Yep. Let's see. Eligibility and toxicity. This is mainly what I was looking for. Is inedible like other mushrooms in its genus. It is listed by some authorities in the United States as one of the mushrooms that may contain significant amounts of the toxic hallucinogen psilocybin, or whatever, I can never pronounce that. Although no member of this family is known to be dangerously poisonous, some species certainly cause very unpleasant gastrointestinal symptoms. If I ever saw this mushroom, I would not eat it, even though it does look, the more saturated one, I should say. This one looks quite delicious. Therefore, we can consider the scientific name, which I'm not pronouncing, a family of fungal life only visually and not for eating. Okay. A family of fungal life only visually and not for eating. Okay. Yeah, other pictures are not as pretty. I'd say this one definitely takes the cake. Yeah. So what we can do actually is for this one, we'll have not only the little friend right here. Curve go like this. Curve go. Okay, I guess I'm trolling. Does it look semi-transparent? And it's translucent, you know? I'm not sure. Anyways, cute little guy. So we'll have him right here. But yeah, this one so straight down and then it has a really quick curve. So that's going to be weird to estimate with our line. And then larger degree right here. And then I'd say there's a degree right here. So we get this curve, that uneven nature to it, right? And this one, because yeah, I'd say this ends about right here. So this ellipse right here, and then we have our upper curve to this ellipse, or we'll just do one right here because that's all one curve, and it is a bit bumpy. And then this ellipse with the cap on top of it, which is still lower degree, or higher degree, or like the degree is visible on the underneath. We're not looking at the top of it. And then down here we have this ellipse, which contacts this one. And then we can end this ellipse right here, like this. So we have this ellipse now, and that goes down here, and we're looking pretty much at it, so the degree increases right here. And I'd say the degree is probably the flattest right here-ish, because then we're looking... Actually, no, the degree right here is going to be the flattest, because we're looking at the top of this one and the bottom of this ellipse. So yeah, right here, it's probably going to be somewhere in there, the flattest. But yeah, degree is increasing practically from right here, because this one's still a smaller degree. Continuing on. Will I remember all this tomorrow if we do stream? No. And then these textures, this can be really interesting. We'll see how we tackle that. And then of course the lines and striations underneath on there, the fuzziness here. So very, very interesting friend. Now looking back at this one after staring at that one for so long, it's like a Willy Wonka piece of candy or something. I don't know. It looks super reflective in this one. But I think that's mainly just because of, there are some reflections, but those are the scales that are spoken about. So let's do our Delano review session of the day. We are definitely faster today. Jeez. And then yeah, we can wrap it up there. So starting off, I love it. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I was a bit iffy first, and I'm still not happy about these down here, probably because we've never drawn something like it before. The rocks turned out fine. I feel like we could have added more or done more depth-wise with them, but I think that's fine for now. These, I should have brought the striations probably bigger, or like taller, to contrast these in the middle. But at the same time, that could be a win-lose situation. Not much else to comment on. Probably could, definitely. I'm just looking at like the final lines that I may need to thicken up. I'm going to bring this one to the Drawbox Discord and ask people what I should do going forward. This wasn't a crazy difficult flower to draw because it's a lot like the daisy, but the mushroom should kind of push us a tiny bit, and then whatever we decide from there. I want to do... I may only just submit non-demo material. I think that'd be fun. Oh shoot, we weren't supposed to texture this. Well, that sucks. I say we just keep drawing plants until we're done, you know, because like we just need 4 textured, 4 untextured, and if we don't count the demos, then we have quite a lot to work with. So we'll make that decision once we get there. Texturing is fun though. Maybe we won't texture the mushroom because that looks like a bit of a difficult job. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you had a good one. There was only one view today, and it was when the stream started, so a bit rough. But yeah, for those who are watching later, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good day, and you're gonna have a good day the next. And hopefully you'll join me for stream then, if that's the next day, or I'll probably still be streaming. Hopefully whenever you watch this, maybe not like 100 years from now. If you're watching this in 100 years, shout out. Maybe this could be like a cool time capsule. I don't know. Anyways, once again, oh yeah, and we plan on streaming tomorrow. Maybe not Friday. One of the two. Yeah, stay tuned as per usual. Thank you guys so much for joining me again, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye for now.